wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Hey man, I see we're doing our Marvel vs. Capcom 2 review this episode. And hey, I see we're watching a Twitch streamer. Cool. Anyway, so I know you usually for some unknown reason, I usually have somebody interrupt me this time as I usually tend to do. Well, thank gosh you're here, right? Yeah, dude, I was just watching this amazing Twitch streamer. Her previous broadcasts. She's quite a good singer, by the way. Quite good, if I might add. But anyway, so what do you mean things that might random things? Or you mean how like when you talk and then a random like character drops in, the music plays, and then they take over the beginning and credits. Dude, that's not gonna happen with me. I'm amazing. I'm awesome. There's no way that. Yeah, man. Happens to me too, man. Yep. It happens to me too. Interruption by music. Yep. Seriously, dude? It happened to me too now? You gotta be kidding me, man. Now I can know what this feels like. I tell ya. Well, who the heck are you to say who the heck I am? You kinda look like him, but at least I'm not. At least I'm a lot nicer than you, man. Seriously, dude? Seriously? Hey, this is our show. Who the heck said you could join in? Seriously, Mega Man. Don't you have some robot masters to beat or something? What the heck are you doing here, dude? Seriously, man. You know who I am? I'm freaking Mega Man. I saved the road a bazillion times. Who are you to say? Who are you to say who I am, dude? Seriously. Hey man, at least I'm not dumb enough to be duped. At least I'm not dumb enough to be duped by my mortal enemy 11 times in a freaking row or more. Come on, no man. Only 6, man. Like seriously, dude? 6 times, and you didn't arrest him. It took you 6 freaking games to realize that. Oh my God, this guy is a threat. This guy's a threat to the world. If there was 5 times, you let him bag, and you let him bag, and you let him walk 3, and what does he do? He just makes some robot masters and tries to take over the world again. Like seriously, dude. Seriously, you didn't figure this out. You didn't put 2 and 2 together that hey, this guy might not be a good thing to let go free all the time. So yeah, man. Seriously. Why, you disrespectful, Razzle-Frazzle. How dare you say I let him go? Have you seen the graphic novels I was in? I totally arrested him. Totally. I swear. You and your NES mentality. I totally arrested him. You don't know me. You don't judge me. I'm Mega Man. You yada. Hey guys, calm down, boys. Calm down. Anyway, we better get to our episode. It's Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Sega Dreamcast, and today's episode of Power Up. Let's choose our fighters and kick some butt. So let's roll those fancy credits and get fighting. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was released on the Sega Dreamcast in 2000. It is the ongoing sequel to the series known as the Marvel vs. Capcom series, or the Versus series in particular. It started, I think, with... Let me see here. I actually have the most earliest version of the game I have of the Versus series is X-Men vs. Street Fighter. And there's other forays before that, because on the Sega Saturn actually there was X-Men Children of the Atom, as well as Marvel Superheroes as well. And then later on they started making X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and then Marvel Superheroes versus, I think, Street Fighter something. I think it was something like that. And then finally they made for the Sega Dreamcast and PlayStation 1 Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes. Although that will be for a different review and a different time. Anyway, it goes that you select a team of 3 fighters, which there are a gajillion of them. Well, over like 50 of them, I think. Like, this is a really massive roster. Heck, there's like 2 different kinds of Wolverines even. Like, there's like a Bone Claw one and the Adamantium one for crying out loud. That's nuts! But anyway, you select a team of 3 of them, as opposed to 2 in the first Marvel vs. Capcom, and you go at it. Anyway, this game, it introduces a refined version of what's called the variable system used in past Marvel vs. Capcom games, which allows players to take in other team members at any point during the match. So you could be like fighting as, your team could be Mega Man, Roo, and like Wolverine, and like have Roo fight, and then have Wolverine do a little help, and then so on and so forth. But unlike the first Marvel vs. Capcom, which had unplayable partners that the player could like just come in at will, this game had implemented that the variable assist that was introduced in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. Ah, that's what it was. Ha! And that was X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Okay, good, awesome. I knew it was something like that. But though the variable assist allows players to call one of their off-screen team members to perform a single special move to help them out. And of course, each playable character has 3 different types. So I think that can range from projectile moves to healing moves. But be careful though, you can get extra. Those assist characters can get extra damage if they're hit by the opponent. So be careful. Of course, though, being a fighting game, the match will go until everybody's knocked out or time runs out, and whoever has the most vitality and players left will win. Which I think this happened in my playthrough as well. It's kind of funny. A lot of that happened in this playthrough. It's pretty funny anyway. And actually, some other cool features in this game are, besides having the usual hyper combo thingy that you can do ultra awesome moves, you can do like delayed hyper combos, variable combinations. We can summon the entire team to use all their combos simultaneously, which I've done for this review. It's pretty cool. And of course, it had introduced a new gameplay mechanic, which actually I used in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, called the snapback, which forces your opponent to change fighters. And of course, it features a modified version of the 6-button screen. This game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, features a modified version of the 6-button controls from the first one. Because I think instead of 6 buttons that have 3 pairs of punches and kicks, it basically has 4 different attack buttons. So 2 like a light kick, light attack, heavy attack, and 2 assist buttons. And for fighters, as I've mentioned, basically this game has I thought it has 56 playable characters. And yes, I totally read the back of the case for that. But it basically features characters and fighters from various Marvel properties at the time, such as the Avengers, the X-Men, and Capcom franchises are represented too, including Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, and Mega Man. And this is cool as even Roll, Mega Man's sister, is a playable fighter in here, which is pretty cool actually. And it's pretty cool. I think she has a different moveset too. Although what's cool is she actually came back in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom for the Wii. And she even got a different moveset. She doesn't, her moveset is completely different from Tatsunoko vs. Capcom than this one. But again, I had reviewed that in a previous review, I believe. And besides the Marvel and Capcom fighters, there's actually 3 new original characters as well. A Mingo, which is kind of like a big cactus. Ruby Heart, which is kind of like a fancy air pirate or something. Or a pirate or some kind of thing. And then Sun, who's apparently who's actually related to the 1984 arcade game protagonist Sun. And in most versions of this game, the 24 characters are available from the start, while the remaining 32 have to be unlocked. Of course, for this playthrough, I've already unlocked all of them. I was able to unlock all of them before I played through this because, I got this game a while ago, so yeah, it was pretty awesome. But anyway, anyway, it controls well, and it's fun to play, and I love it. It's a really good fighting game, and actually, as you can see, thanks to some YouTube videos I've been watching, I've been able to learn some pretty simple combos. So as you can see from this gameplay footage, I'm actually doing not half decent, not half bad. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a very fun game, and this did get an Xbox Classic and a PS2 release as well. But the Dreamcast release is known for being more arcade accurate, or even arcade perfect even. I haven't played the other 2 releases, so I really can't say that for sure. But that's what I keep hearing, because I hear it's not as good. So, but if I get those games in the future, maybe I'll review them on a future episode of Power Up. Anyway, if you're looking to get this game, sadly it's not on any digital download services anymore. I don't think it is because it was on the PS3 and Xbox 360 stuff back when we were still main viable platforms. But that game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, was taken off once more after a while. And so the only way you're basically going to really get this is either A, downloading around for it, or B, actually getting a physical copy, which means the Dreamcast, PS2, or Xbox versions. Xbox Classic. And I think, and they're not that cheap, but I don't think they're not cheap, but they're not expensive either. Like, they've been going back and forth between moderately affordable and like, holy crap, why are you so expensive? But I think it's been going down to a pretty decent price. I saw it at my local game store, Level Up Games, for at least $40 or $50. So it's going back down to reasonable pricing. So I think even for the PS2 version I saw there, it was like not too bad. Like it's going down in price again, which is cool. So, but anyway, I really hope. And on another note, I really hope I see this game at 2DCon. Like, I know that the last 2 years I've been there, they've had this game as a stand-up arcade game. Wasn't too good at it, but maybe I'll have to try it again and see if I got any better. So that was really cool. So I'll have to play that. I'll have to see if I'm any good at it. Then again, I'm really not good at arcade sticks or anything, so using the actual joystick. But hey, you never know. Maybe I'll get better, But anyway, if you like, I enjoyed this game, and so if you like this mashup, by the way, before I end this, apparently Thanos is in this game too, and apparently he uses one of his abilities is bubbles,
Yeah, Bubbles. Trust me, play the game and you'll see for yourself. It's pretty weird. But anyway, I'll give this game a recommendation scale of highly recommended.
Hello, and as always, if you live in or around the Twin Cities, Minnesota metro area, most notably Hastings, South St. Paul, or Egan, please make sure to visit my excellent friends at Level Up Games. They have 3 locations, and here's the first one, and the location is down below. And then the second location, and the location, and the address number, that is it. And one more, the third location, and the location runs ahead. And also they also have a meat hall location as well. I think that has like comic books, I think, and tabletop board games, but I'm not sure. But their website is right there. It's down below there. And actually, yeah, and anyway, by the way, I have closed up, I have discontinued the Skakin Bacon Instagram, as well as the Skakin Bacon Twitter, as well as I only have the YouTube channel. So if you're watching this YouTube channel, awesome! I'm glad you subscribed. And everything else, I decided to not continue. Though I also discontinued the Facebook fan and group page stuff because I have much more something better. I decided to step back from certain aspects of social media. So I'm just focused, but instead I will replace all of that with something better. And I guess I should tell you, I am planning to bring back the Skakin Bacon website. I know for a while I didn't have a decent job, so I couldn't pay the cost that well. So as you remember, when I first started this show, I had the website, but because I had a better paying job, I could do that. But then after that, let me think. Actually, when I first did this show, I was just about to be I was just about to be let go from my 3M job, and so I was able to still keep it going for a while. I was able because I was lucky because I know I'd already paid the fee for the year, so I got lucky and I was able to have that year to still have it. Then I think around 2011 or so, when I got a different job, a lesser paying one, I had to cancel it because I couldn't afford the web costs. But now that I have a better paying job again, just a full-time job in my field in IT, I feel I can now bring it back. So I'll give you the information on that as it comes. So anyway, and also for today, this coming month, I'll be going to 2DCon as well. So I'll be doing a cool cosplay of the 10th Doctor. So, but even though, granted, people would have told me that's not a game character, but actually it is. And actually, I think there's been a couple of Doctor Who video games in the past, and even there's another one coming up too. There's another one I think coming out soon as well, called The Edge of Time or something. So that's cool. So yeah, and for now, and I think too, for now I decided just to, and I know, let's see here, and in the credits, and also, I just figure, there are some really cool Twitch streamers I would suggest you follow. Let's see, I know and I'll say those, I'll do those in the main credits of this, in the end credits of the episode. So, feel free to follow them, and give them and hopefully you'll subscribe to them and do awesome stuff. So anyway, that's all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Power. Well, I bet you're wondering what game I'm going to do for the next episode, right? Well, you're in luck, man. You are in luck.
No way. Is it? Is it what I think it is? Is it a Mega Man game? Are you kidding me? You're finally doing a Mega Man game? Yay! Yes! Yes! I can't wait. I cannot wait. Bring it on. Bring it on.
You know why you should be excited, Mega? You know why you should be excited, Mega Man? This is why. Okay, you two gods, do your thing. Yep, you got that right. I'm coming back to the Mega Man series, this time Mega Man 4 for the NES for the next episode. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next episode. Happy gaming!